Welcome back to part two of Mango's soldier deck, and here we go. So new game, solo, no mirror player, start. And when I play test, like I assume some things that are like likely to happen. And just FYI, like I did make like a quick what I think would be the land base for this deck. I didn't go. I went a little bit crazy, but not too crazy. I think it's fine. There are some dual lands, like 3, which I mean, personally, I don't think dual lands break anything in Commander, but that's just me. All right, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do a normal, like mulligan-y type game. Let's just play whatever we get. Whatever we get, we play, and we'll just see how it goes. It might go terrible. So I track what turn it is here. So turn 1, draw a card, play, and we're just gonna go. We'll go 1 plains. Turn 2, draw a card. It certainly is unfortunate, like what we're drawing right now, but it's fine. Turn 3, draw. I still don't think we can play anything. Turn 4, draw, and with this one, I think probably what I would do is just Smothering Tithe. Turn 4, Smothering Tithe, which that's not not the worst, not the best. We'll wait on that. I think I would do. Okay, so we did a turn 4 Smothering Tithe. We probably get maybe a treasure, maybe 2, 1 or 2 treasures. Let's just go, just because our hand is going not well this game, let's just go 2 treasures. And this is very likely, you guys. It's very likely that people are not going to pay at 2 mana to stop us. So we're turn 5. We drew a card. We're going to play a land. Let's play another plains. So we're turn 5, 7 mana. So that one's useless. So this would actually be pretty good. Depending on how this game is going, I think what I would want to do is actually use both of these treasures. Man, yeah. Maybe. Yes, I think. Okay, so this is, I think I would use both of these treasures, and then 3 mana for Kindred Discovery, and then just let the table go one more time. And honestly, this is like the worst this deck has done for sure, but it's okay. So another rotation of the table. Let's assume that we would get, because people are probably drawing multiple cards. We're probably going to get more than 1 treasure. Let's do 3. So now we're on turn 6. Yeah, turn 6. We drew our card for the turn. And now this time we're going to play 3 Tree City. And then we're going to go 5, 6, 7. 5. 5, 6, 7. And actually, I would not play this land yet, just in case. 7, and we would play Deploy to the Front. Put X 1/1 white soldier creature tokens onto the battlefield, where X is the number of creature tokens on the battlefield. I would assume this at this point in the game is probably like maybe like 9. Let's say like 9-ish. And what would be really, really awesome is if we actually, maybe we assume we get 1 more treasure. And then we get 9 of these. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And when we get those 9, we actually draw 9 cards. Because when we played this, we would have said Soldier, it's a Soldier deck. Whenever a creature you control of the chosen type enters or attacks, you draw, and then we would draw 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I really feel bad about this. This like showing of this deck. But if we did get 2 treasures, we could play 3 Tree City, sack those 2 treasures, create mana, choose a color. So we choose a creature type, Soldier, pay 2 mana, tap it, choose a color, add any amount of mana of that color equal to the number of creatures you control of the chosen type, which would be 9. So now we're at 9 mana, and we would have to just choose, like, is this going to be white? Is it going to be green? It is unfortunate that it has to be like a 1 color type. But maybe we would just do 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 6. Yeah, maybe we would just do white. Maybe we would just do white. Sorry, 9. So we got white, 9 white mana. And we could do 6. I'll probably do this guy. And this has rebound. And I would also do this guy. And this is a Soldier, so we would draw for this. And that would take us down to 1 white mana, which I don't think we're going to be able to use anything on. But then we would also get 10, because we would play this first, and then we would play this. So then we would get 10 more Soldiers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we would draw another 10 cards. And we have 1 white mana floating, which we can't do anything with, unfortunately. Then we would go to discard. And I always play test for to turn 7. So we would discard. I need to find something to change out for the Scout the Wilderness. I think this card, because 5 mana is too much to just get 1 land and 2 Soldiers. It's too much. I don't think I need to keep any lands. Maybe 1. Maybe we'll just keep the Savannah. And then we'll keep that. We will toss that. We'll keep that. Toss that. Maybe we'll keep 2 lands. No, we won't. We don't need to keep 2 lands. Actually, we can get rid of that too. We can get rid of that as well. And then we'll get rid of that. We'll get rid of that. We will keep that. No, I didn't. It has butter. I give him a whole package of sausage. It's his favorite. And 2 buttered toast and a big glass of water. He loves water. So around 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have enough mana that we can probably not worry about. Actually, Let's do that. Okay, so now we go to turn 7. How many treasures do you think we got this time? Maybe just 3. Let's just do 3. At this point, it doesn't matter. How many treasures we get, to be honest. So now, this will go to 0. Untap, upkeep. On our upkeep, we get this rebound. So now this happens again. So it says put a 1/1 white core soldier creature token on the battlefield for each creature you control. Rebound if you cast a spell from your hand. Exile it as it resolves at the beginning of your next upkeep. You may cast it for free from exile without paying for it. So now we'll pay for it for free. And now we'll get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 19, 20. And now this time we'll just keep it simple. So we'll say 20. So now we have 20 of these, which means we draw 20 cards. Is this May? Please be May. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's scary. So we have to be careful with that. So now we'll draw 20 cards, and when we draw 20, is this turn? Did I forget to do turn 7? So this is turn 7. So this would be like the final turn for playtesting, and this turn would be absolutely nutty. We can pretty much do whatever we want. We more or less have infinite mana, infinite draw. Turn 7, we can do anything with our deck. So again, guys, like this is not broken. If people are controlling, if they're doing, this is why you need to have interaction. If people are interacting with us, like if they destroyed Smothering Tide, we'd be screwed. Counter spells. They destroyed Kindred Discovery, we definitely would not be doing all of this. So yeah, like Strip Mine, three Tree City. So there's definitely counterplay. People could definitely be doing some counterplay to this. But yeah. But if they're not, it's definitely going bonkers because we essentially have infinite mana. We'll be able to play Goblin Bombardment, get 1,000,000 tokens, because we could Agent Stop. We could, like I said, we have like infinite mana, right? So we can do Ogier Attack. So when we make tokens, we make times 3 of those tokens, and then we could do Elspeth's Champion. So when we do make I probably would do Anointed Procession. Anointed Procession, we would get out Kindred, give all of our creatures haste, and then we would play, where is it? I know I kept it. Elven Chorus. So now all of our creatures can tap for mana, and we can play the top card of our library if it's a creature. And of course, we could always just so like we could +1 this, so it goes to what, 5. So we +1 this, goes to 5. We create 3 1/1 white soldiers. So we would create 3 1/1 white soldiers. 1, 2, 3. But when we do that, we actually create twice as many. So we would create 6. But we create 3 times as many. But that doesn't double the 6. It just makes, instead of 3, it'd be 3, 6, 9. So an additional 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Remember, these all have haste. These all draw us a card. So now we draw 15 cards. 15. Draw another 15 cards. I would probably be looking to draw into something like Lauren of a Third Path, play this, and destroy my Kindred Discovery so I don't deck myself. But yeah, I mean it's pretty bonkers from there because what we could do is we could There's so many options, you guys. It's infinite options. We could Phyrexian Altar, so we can sack, so we can tap these for mana, and then we can sack them. We could play Eternal Witness to go and get like Nomads Assembly again, and then we could sacrifice the Eternal Witness for a mana or for damage, and then we could play Sun Titan and then return Eternal Witness. So we cast this, we play Sun Titan, we get Eternal Witness back, we get this back, we cast this again, and we would just have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of soldiers, all with haste. They all turn into mana, and then they all turn into damage. Goblin Bombardment is here. We could also and we can keep recycling Sun Titan and Eternal Witness over and over. So we could sack, or actually, we don't even have to do that. We can sack Eternal Witness for mana, and then we can use Kindred the Returned King, because all of our creatures can tap for any color mana because of Elven Chorus, or this treasure, or Phyrexian Altar. So we can get all of the mana colors that we want. We could even just 3-tree City for black mana, and then just keep rotating Eternal Witness over and over and over and over and over. We can just keep getting all of the cards from our graveyard and just keep playing us. So we can get Warstorm Surge. We can keep playing Nomads Assembly infinitely, which gives us infinite mana. So we can just keep going and going and going and going. I mean, and so we could do even Braingeyser ourselves for 30 and then just draw the rest of our deck. Oops, I want to do that one. Draw the rest of our deck. So even for like a turn 7 win and like kind of a not a great start, that was not a great start for this deck. It still is gonna go absolutely nutty buddies. And again, like, we have the Patrol Signaler, which by itself is going to go infinite because we have, so here's the combo: Patrol Signaler, Kindred the Returned for haste, Elven Chorus to tap for mana, and then something that doubles or triples. So it's not a 2-card combo. I don't like 2-card combos. It's like a 3, 4, 5 card combo. I'm trying to think of, like, at a minimum what this would be. It would have to be Patrol Signaler. So if it's like all on the same turn, it would be Patrol Signaler plus Kindred plus a red mana, and then we tap him for mana with this, and then we have to have another mana to untap him to create something that makes 2 to then be enough mana. I guess he can make 1 and tap himself. So you need him, Elven Chorus, and haste, or him, and then like a rotation of the table, Elven Chorus. But I'm trying to think, because he taps for mana. That's 1 mana. And then you would have to tap something else for mana because of Elven Chorus to untap him to create 1 soldier, and then you could tap that soldier if it has haste. So you do need the Kindred, and this for 2 mana to untap it to recycle it. So it is 1, 2, 3. It's at least a 3-card combo. So we could have killed somebody by Braingeysering and making them draw out their entire deck. We could, just draw out, our stuff, and then we could just make infinite tokens, and we could either kill somebody with Warstorm Surge or Goblin. We could kill everybody with Warstorm Surge or Goblin Bombardment, which I like better than Perforos because we can also control people's stuff. So let's Jack, no. Alright, Adrian, can you not scream, please? Hey, Adrian, you need to go eat. Okay, so we'll do another playtest. Playtest. I just want to make sure that I'm recording. I am. Okay, great. So that was like the normal, the normal way that people. This deck works either way, but I am going to show you guys like how I like to play. In I do this at Friday Night Magic. Every single time people are like, yeah, cool, let's do it like that. Except for one time. There's one time where a guy was like, no, I don't want to do that, which was fine. It's like, okay, we'll do it normal. But this is how I like to do it. You've seen it before. So you draw 10, and then you throw back 3 cards, and then you shuffle. So I would take like cards that are like end game stuff, Host, or like Eternal Witness, and throw those back, and then keep everything else, and then you shuffle. So you throw 3 cards back, and then you shuffle. And I give people free mulligans. It's like, just don't use it, but draw 10. This helps people get their land drops, and like to have like kind of a smoother game. I really, really, really like this. I think it's a big hit. People really enjoy playing like this. So here we go. So turn 1, we draw for turn. We play 1 white into Esper Sentinel. We may or may not get a draw card off this. Let's pretend we don't get any draw cards off this. Turn 2, we draw a card. We play a land. We play Imara, Soul of the Accord. Whenever she becomes tapped, she creates a soldier token. Go to turn 3. Now let's pretend we drew 1 card off of that, and then draw for turn. Let's do another white mana, and then we can we could create a soldier from that, or from that. We really want to get that going, so maybe I would just do like a Phyrexian Altar. It's not the greatest. You might want to keep this hidden, to be completely honest. Jack, down. And then we would attack. There's probably someone at this point that we can attack that our creature is not going to die. Like they either have a 1/1 that they want to keep, like a Birds of Paradise, or Llanowar Elves or something. So we would get the soldier token. And then a rotation of the table. Let's pretend that we draw a card off of Esper Sentinel. And of course, we might draw more than 1 card off of Esper Sentinel. It really depends. So, turn 4, untap, upkeep. We don't have any upkeep triggers. We will draw for the turn. We did get a fetch land. We don't need, well, we kind of need that. So we could do that. Pay life. Tap it, sack it, search for a green or a plains or a forest card. So with this, we could go get baby.
How's spell gun?
GUN. So we could go get a. I think I would go get a. Well, it's a white. We could get the Taiga instead. Is that what it is? Taiga? I should have. I thought I had that. I thought that was in here. Because I'd like the white red, I think. That was a Tahan. I did have that. I do want a red. But I feel like I wanted the. I thought didn't I put like Arid Mesa in here or something? Oh, Arid Mesa. I'm blowing my own mind. It's not a big deal. I mean, I probably want to take something out for it, but I thought I had a white and red. It's probably just because of the stupid things that I chose. It's whatever. All right. Where? Line card. Right, we'll just do this. It's fine. Okay. So we go get that. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, potentially 5, 6, 7 mana. So I think what I would do is go. I would tap 1 red, enchant a player, attack that player, get a treasure. Oh no. I would sacrifice this soldier for a mana. Go 1, 2, 3 for Mondrak, and then I would attack that player. So if I create a token, I create twice as many tokens. So I would actually get 2 soldier tokens and 2 treasures. So we'll get 2 treasures and 2 soldiers. Right. And now, if an opponent wants a treasure, which is very tempting, so let's see. So this is turn 4. So I do have. So I could go. Okay, let's go. 1, 2. Oh, sorry, I did tap this, not that. Right, that's the way I would have had it. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we could create. So this would be times 3. So we would make 3 2/2 white soldier creature tokens with vigilance. So we would make, but we would actually make 6 of them because of this, which we could. So now we have another 6 mana potential. But we would chill. We could probably just chill on that. And then, so then we get a rotation of the table. Maybe somebody attacks. We'll just assume somebody wanted a treasure really bad. They're like, oh, I really, really need that treasure. Like, okay, cool. I also get not 1, but 2 treasures. We could make them really scared about that. So we could have, like, deleted our soldiers to play O'Hare. And then if they did attack, we would get... we would get, so it'd be a treasure, but it'd be times 3, and then a treasure times 2. So I don't think that would be worth it. I think I would keep my 2/2 vigilance, my 6 2/2 vigilance, and then again, I like to like assume like usually like the minimum. So we're gonna assume that we get 1 draw for Esper Sentinel. So now it comes to our turn. Somebody really wanted a treasure, so they attacked that dude. We got 2 treasures. We went to turn 5. And now we're going to untap, and then we're going to draw for turn. And now, we do have a way to create some tokens. Oh! So I think I would do... sack a treasure, and then 1, 2. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4 for Adrix and Neb. Yes, and then I would go to combat. And no matter what, even if Amara was going to die for doing this, I would attack the player for the Curse of Opulence. So again, this is turn 5, you guys. This is turn 5. As well as all of these have Vigilance, so I could attack for 12, 13, 14 damage. When I attack with this, I will create a soldier. Oh, with lifelink. Ooh, even better. We create a soldier with lifelink. But when we create, we get double. So we will actually get 2 because of this. But that's going to be times 2 because of Adrix and Nev. So that's going to be 4. And then the... Oh, oops. So that's going to be 4. But also... we attack the player with the Curse of Opulence, so we'll get a treasure, which would be 2, which will be doubled. Sorry, and I actually did that wrong. So it's 1 that's doubled, but then that 2 is doubled. What? I make 2 from this. And then because I'm making 2, I get 4. Yeah, that is how that works. Gross. So now, after that happens, we would go to our second main phase. Yeah, baby. Huh? Nothing. Okay. So after that main phase, I would do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I would really want to get Kindred up and running. 1 for Birds of Paradise, I guess. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for this guy. And then I really want to draw. Adrian, can you stop, please? 1 for haste. And then 1, 2, 3, 4 to draw. Draw a card. It's pretty good. Okay, turn 6, and again, we will assume people might really reconsider letting us draw or letting us have anything off of the Curse of Opulence. They probably are not going to give that to us because we would go absolutely insane with that. But we are probably going to get, we're going to say 2 draws off of that. And then, so we're on turn 6. Untap. Oh, we would have played a land last turn because I was holding out just in case I got something better. And then we'll draw for turn. And then we do have that. I think what we would do this turn is we'd hold. Well, we don't have to really hold anything. We could go to combat. And, well, actually, no. This is what we would do, you guys.
Jack thinks his tail is a human.
Yeah, he's a dork, huh? Yeah, no. We would go to combat. We would swing at the Curse of Opulence guy. On that swing, we get a gold. It's a gold token. That is important because it's not going to work with the. Maybe I'll represent that. It's gold. Gold. So it is different because it doesn't tap. So we get one treasure, but because of Mondrak we get 2 treasures, and then because of Ogier we get 3 treasures. But then when we double this, because of Adrix, we'll actually get 4. And then when we double this, because of Adrix, we'll actually get 18. So he makes 3, but then that's double. He makes 3. Gosh, why does this hurt my brain? 2, 3. It's 3 times 3, right? 3, 6, 9. So it's twice that many. So it's 3 times 3. Yeah. Oh my god, Nick, what the hell are you doing? It was 9. It would be 18. Well, total 18. So we would make 9. 3 times 3 is 9. And then we would also get, whenever this taps, we get a soldier lifelink, and all of that same stuff would happen. So we already did the math, so it would be 18. And then, oh, Jesus. So then, what I would do is I would sack 5 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I would play Bootlegger's Stash. And then I would tap 5 lands. And lands you control have tap them, create a treasure token. And then I would create 18 treasures 5 times. So I don't know why I'm doing that. So it would be treasures. Oh yeah, I do know why I was doing that, because that's a lot of math. So now it's 18 times 5. So we get 90. So now this is, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do it this way. So now we have 90 treasures. 90 treasures. So this is turn 6. And with that 90 treasures, we could... There's a lot of things we can do. One is we're going to give all creatures trample and haste. And then we might just do like... We might just do this like Horn of Valhalla equal to 90. So we would just use all the treasures and all the golds. So 103. Sure. 103. So it makes 101 soldier tokens. And they're, what are they? They're just regular. And then this is in exile. So we get 101 treasure tokens. Or sorry, 101 soldiers. And then we can sacrifice 6 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to Phyrexian Altar, to Nomads Assembly. Put a 1/1 white core soldier creature token onto the battlefield for each creature you control, and then it has rebound, so we'll put that in exile as well. And now we get 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 101, 119. So now we get 119. Which one? This was like core. Core Soldier. Core Soldier. Token. So we get 119. 119 of these. And now for every 4, we can... Oh, and I'm so sorry. When I make these 95, it's times 18. So 95 times 18. 95 times 18 equals. So we actually get 1,710. So 1,710. And then when we make this 119 is also times 18. So clear. 119 times 18 is 2,142. I hope I'm doing this math right. I feel like I am. 2,142. But I'm sure all of you nerds can help me out. So now let's just take 2,142. Calculator. I don't know why I keep closing it. 2,142 and divide it by 4. And this is how many draws we can do. So we can draw our whole deck off of Kindred, and then we'll just win. We'll just win. So turn 6, we can draw our whole deck, and we can do it like we don't have to draw everything and then die. We could just draw. Sorry, this number here. We just draw 78. 78. And then we can reveal this just to see what the one card like that we don't have, which is Gaea's Cradle. Gross. Yeah. And then again, right? We can go infinite. We can get infinite mana, infinite creatures, Goblin Bombardment, or Warstorm Surge, and that's game. Either or. Either is fine. So there you go. That is another playtest of this deck. It's pretty gross, but again, turn 6 if nobody kills Imara, Soul of the Wild, the Soul of the Accord. If nobody destroys Phyrexian Altar. If nobody messes with Mondrak, Glory, Dominus. So the deck, it's not unbeatable. I think it's fine. Oh, it is scary. It is very, very scary deck. It can go crazy out of nowhere. There is a lot of math with a token deck, especially one like this. But I think that'll do. I think like I'll end there. I have gone off on like this deck can go pretty nutty on turn 4. It can consistently go pretty nutty on turn 5 or 6. But again, like force interaction out of your meta. Don't let them just do whatever they want. You need to have things in your deck that is going to mess with your opponent. So for this deck, let's just do this. Let's do this just real quick, just so I'm practicing what I'm preaching, right? So finish game, play another. Keep existing. All right, so let's just draw to play 100. Can I do that? And all right, screw it. We'll just do it like this. So let's see what we are doing for control, like control package. So we have Aura Shards. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield under your control, you may destroy a target artifact or enchantment. We have I mean, some of these kind of are in a way. Like Black Panther is life gain, so it keeps us in the game. It also has the combat tricks on it, so we potentially can kill opponents. We have this instant to make soldiers at instant speed to like do like blocking maneuvers, right? We have Eldrazi Monument, which protects our combo. It protects from interaction, gives everything indestructible. We have Destroy All Creatures power 4 or greater, which we saw like most of the time. The only creature we have that's power 4 or greater is Kinrith. And he can go to the command zone. We have so much mana. We know we'll be able to play him again, so we're not super worried about that. Even if this gets killed, it comes back as an enchantment, which is even harder to kill. So it's really not worth people even trying to get rid of. We have Eternal Witness. So this is like anti-interaction stuff. We can get our stuff that was killed back. Goblin Bombardment. We can use this to kill like key components of our like creatures or planeswalkers that our opponents are using to slow them down, right? To take care of things that we're worried about. We have King Darien. We can protect our tokens. We can recur King Darien to continue to protect our tokens over and over. We can do that with Eternal Witness. We can do that with Sun Titan. We have Loran of the Third Path. This gives us draw each turn, but it also, when it enters the battlefield, destroy up to one target artifact or enchantment. Additionally, right, if we have Phyrexian Altar, we can sacrifice this and then bring it back with Kinrith's ability or Eternal Witness or Sun Titan to continue to destroy artifacts and enchantments. Additionally, she has haste, right? So every time that we play her again, we can draw a card. Play her again, draw a card. Kill her, bring her back, play her, draw a card. Yes, it costs a lot of mana, but you can see this deck gets a lot of mana. We have instantly get a bunch of lifelink soldiers. We have Maze of Ith. We can tap this to untap target attacking creature and prevent all combat damage that would be dealt to and dealt by that creature. We have this protects itself. We can make itself indestructible. When this dies, we can transform it back. I'm trying to remember what there's a hotkey for alternate face L. So this turns into a land, and then we can just next turn we can turn him right back. So he kind of protects himself. Phyrexian Altar. If people are trying to kill our stuff, we can in response sack it. You know, if they're trying to exile it or something like that. Let's see, what else do we have? This needs to come out. I need to take that out. I'm not sure what I'm going to replace for Scout of Wilderness, but it needs to be something. We have a counterspell. If anybody complains about a 5-mana counterspell, tell them GFY. Let's see. We have Sterling Grove. Gives Shroud to all of your enchantments. We can get that back even after we use it with Sun Titan or Eternal Witness, so we can actually go and search for enchantments multiple times. We can pay 1, sack it, search my library for an enchantment card, reveal it. The reality, well, that doesn't really protect us, but it's dope. Let's see, what else? Kind of training grounds in a way, because we can make the pay for target player to gain 5 life cheaper. For every 1 white mana, we could gain life, so that can help. It's also, you know, this becomes like player removal. We can make somebody draw their entire deck when we get enough mana. Like just having this and enough mana, we can be like, all right, draw your whole deck, draw your whole deck, draw your whole deck. So really, really funny ways to kill people. And then this is also like creature removal or planeswalker removal. So we have a pretty deep, we have a pretty deep like control package in this deck. You have the combat tricks with Kinrith. You're gonna want to like understand that you can do all of his stuff at instant speed. So if someone's trying to kill like your 1/1, like, oh, I'll just pay 2 mana, it's a 2/2. Like if they're trying to ping it, you're just like, well, it's a 2/2 now, so it can't die anyways. So yeah, and again, like we have Enlightened Tutor, we have Sterling Grove, we can go and get, you know, it's toolboxy. We can go and get the things that we need to keep the game moving. But yeah, I want to say that's pretty much it. The only thing I need to, not Second Harvest. I need to get rid of that and it was for like a ramp. I just don't think it. Every time I draw it, I'm like, this is not super useful to me. So I'll look at like a replacement for that. But that's the deck. Mango, let me know what you think, bro. Let me know if there's anything that you would want to change or adjust in this deck. I'm gonna be thinking about how I want to change it. Like I said, there's that one card for sure that I want to take out, but now you see like, so I think the cards that I'm debating taking out is going to be Cauldron of Souls, and the reason that Cauldron of Souls is because it gives everything persist, which means when they die they come back to life, but they have a -1 counter on them. But if they don't have a +1/+1 from like Eldrazi Monument or King Darien or something, then they're going to die anyways. Okay, you can go throw that all in the trash, please. Wow. He ate like 12 sausage links. That's crazy. So he was really hungry. I think the thing, man, like on paper, it feels like it would be a good card, but it costs 5 mana. If I pay 5 mana, I can get a land, which could have a landfall trigger, but that only helps. Okay. Okay. I can only have the landfall from my Tireless Provisioner. And then potentially it could be quite a few white soldier creature tokens. If it was instant, I feel like it'd be better. I mean, worst case scenario, you get a land, you ramp on turn 3 for 1 land. Best case scenario, you ramp, get multiple treasure tokens, and 4 or way more white soldier creature tokens. I don't know, man. Maybe I'll keep it. I guess if someone can think of something better than Scout of Wilderness. Jack, get down. Anyways, that'll do it, guys. I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.